Hello everybody, this is Keith from Crypto Coin Mindset. I hope this video finds you well today. And today's video is going to be a little bit different than normal. I want to talk to you about what I think is the current state of cryptocurrency, the current state of the world and the US in general, and how I think it's going to shape the direction that I'm taking within cryptocurrency and the value that I think cryptocurrency will provide for what's coming in the world. So like I mentioned, this is going to be a little bit different video. Going to review about a little bit of what brought us into the space and where our thought process was and what it is for the future. And again, I'm going to just preface all of this with this is opinion, my opinion, and my observations and what I believe is going on in the world and how that's going to affect the cryptocurrency space and, quite frankly, my direction within it. All right, now that that's out of the way, I guess I can get on my soapbox, right? So we all know what's going on in the world. We can turn on any TV station, any radio station, and, for the last, since pretty much February, March, we've been dealing with the coronavirus, and in the United States, and most of what I'm going to say kind of surrounds my thoughts about the United States in general. With regard to cryptocurrency and the happenings in the world. Anyway, so since, February-ish, this is not news. I mean, we've been dealing with the whole coronavirus, COVID-19, and we've been dealing with lockdowns across the nation. And depending on where you are in the United States, you have been, or frankly, could still be in lockdown as of the recording of this video. Most states now are in the process of reopening, although even that reopening is, I don't know, they keep using the word the new normal, and I'll tell you what, I can't stand that flippin' phrase. I just kind of want to freak out every time I hear that phrase. But just as we're getting through the lockdowns and the what appears to be coming out the other side of this whole coronavirus thing, what happens? Now we're dealing with riots, protests, and pretty much just civil insurrection. Now, in the course of all of this, and especially during the coronavirus lockdowns, and quite frankly, in my opinion, continuing through to this day, is the erosion and the blatant disregard for people's God-given, constitutionally guaranteed civil rights. Again, I know I'm on a bit of a soapbox here, but people's, in my opinion, certain people's freedom to protest peaceably has been trampled on, while others have been allowed basic lawlessness with regard to their protesting. And mind you, I'm not saying that there is any room for violations of anyone's civil rights, civil liberties, pursuit of life, and happiness within the country that we live in. And frankly, it is true that there has been racial injustice in this country. Although I believe that it isn't as prevalent as the mainstream media would lead you to believe. And I see there's still too much good in this country and frankly in the world in general. So I believe, and I still have, a glimmer of hope for the world as a whole and the United States in particular. I have to. I really have to, because my adult children have children at this point. My grandchildren are going to have to live and grow up in whatever society forms due to this upheaval in the United States. And believe me when I tell you, that really, really worries me. I think anybody who has any shred of common sense, common decency toward their fellow man would be concerned and worried at this point in this country. Couple that with the fact that you have an economy that is basically crumbling, has been for a while. Now, that's a global economy that's been crumbling for a while, but I mean, at the end of the day, the US dollar is the reserve currency of the world. And the economy of the United States is definitely the heart of the engine that keeps everything going. And after basically grinding that engine to a halt because of the coronavirus, and now businesses still struggling to even reopen and get back to some semblance of making money and surviving and being able to support their family and bring back their employees and let them support their families. And it is a frigging mess. This whole situation is just a friggin' mess. And right now, the Fed is sitting here pumping money into the stock market and propping it up. And you hear everybody tell, oh my God, the market is going up. It's great, even with all the stuff that's going on and yada, yada, yada. And if you really think about it, if you really, really think about it, of course it's going to go up. The Federal Reserve is basically buying all the stock on the market. It's injecting all this money and they are getting control of all this stock. That is not a good thing. I don't care how you slice it or dice it. Couple that with the fact that what goes up must come down. And you can't keep printing money indefinitely and expect it not to be victim of inflation and devaluation. Now, we've put a couple of videos out on our social media from a couple of different YouTubers who are very knowledgeable and are much more adept than me at explaining this whole economics and the actual eventuality of the devaluation of the US dollar. And I'll try to find some of those videos and put them in the description below. But the bottom line is, all of this confluence, this perfect storm, if you would, is coming together to create what is likely to be something catastrophic for the United States and the people who live here. And again, you know, I've been around for a while. I've done my time. I've seen a lot of things, made a lot of mistakes. And, you know, regardless of all that, I am still worried for my children and my grandchildren with what could come. And that to me is why I am turning focus more into the cryptocurrency space. So what does that mean? Well, for me, it means I'm going to continue putting out the information that we've been putting out now pretty consistently for the last several months, to include some of the latest cryptocurrency news, working on the cryptocurrency website, which is cryptocoinmindset.com. Make sure you head over there after this video. Would really appreciate it. And working on our social media and delving deep into the space. Not only into investing into the space, which we're definitely doing. And I've got several different avenues with what I'm doing to generate income and to promote and support the different projects in the space, but to also make sure that I provide a guide, a timeline, a direction for anyone else that sees what I see and wants to kind of hedge themselves with what cryptocurrency and blockchain technology has to offer. Technology has been a constant. It is constantly something new, and cryptocurrency and blockchain technology is just going to, I believe, help to usher in and hopefully create a safe haven for those that will survive through this civil upheaval that's going on in the United States. So let's take a quick overview of what I'm doing. Well, obviously, I'm investing more of my fiat into cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is a given. There are several projects that I am involved in, many of which we've talked about here on our YouTube channel and across our social media platforms. Also, I am making sure that I take some of my fiat and convert it into cryptocurrency, and I'm putting it aside for my grandchildren. I'm hoping it appreciates to a point where it'll be something that they can that will help them to survive in what is to come in the economy and that's coming up. that I really believe digital assets will be the modicum of trade in that particular economy. And I am working on several different passive income portions of cryptocurrency. Staking in several different projects, mining, because mining is still profitable at this point, and things like Cash FX, which you've seen me talk about and promote. That has been, as far as I'm concerned, a godsend to the cryptocurrency space. And I'll link to that playlist in the description below and up here in the corner. Now, again, I know I've been rambling a bit, and I know this video is probably a bit disjointed and kind of all over the place, and I apologize for that, but I'm really passionate about the fact that I think cryptocurrency, blockchain technology is going to be a saving grace for my family, frankly, and I think the United States, once it decides it's not going to try and regulate it to death, and the world as a whole. I believe the space will eventually see Satoshi's vision, his actual vision that was in the white paper, not that Bitcoin Cash Satoshi vision crap. Anyway, I think that vision is going to be seen. It's going to come to fruition. And I am going to do my part to not only be a part of that and start really diving into and utilizing the projects in the space like Library, link to that in the description below, because I'm sick of all this censorship on social media, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere, Twitter. I mean, come on now. Enough. I get it. They're private entities, so they want to censor what they want to censor. And at the end of the day, as much as in this country we have the right to free speech, well, guess what? That platform, public has the right of access to it, but they don't own the platform. Library is a decentralized file sharing, blockchain-based, censorship-resistant platform that I think will be one of the major players in the space, especially for people who are currently YouTube creators. So projects like that is what I am going to dive into both feet, and I am going to try my best to keep up with the information that's coming out and put it out to you so you can consume it and you can take part in whatever parts of it you want. Again, I'm not telling you what to do here. You got to do you. Do your own research. Do what's best for you or your family. That's on you. But if you're looking for the means, if you're looking for some information, I'm going to try and put it out there and provide it. I'm also going to be trying to use cryptocurrency on a more consistent basis. Actually use it for what it was intended, as currency. To that end, I'm going to work on getting a couple of cryptocurrency debit cards. We'll do videos about that. We'll put it out there. Maybe we'll do some reviews on them and try and give you the best information I can so you can do the same if you would like to do that. And we're going to continue to work on these passive income opportunities, especially Cash FX. Right now, Cash FX is like the goose that laid the golden egg as far as I'm concerned. And we're going to keep promoting that. We're going to keep upgrading in that and help as many people as we can to be involved and to reap the rewards that are there and available from that particular platform. I hope you want to come along for the ride. And if nothing else, at least watch and see how it goes. If you do, make sure you visit our website, cryptocoinmindset.com. Make sure you like and subscribe, like this video, subscribe to this channel, head over to Library, jump on in there, follow us on Library, share this video, and all of our videos, frankly, with someone else who might get benefit from it. I really appreciate your time. Glad you were here with me today and patient enough to listen to me on my soapbox. We got more videos coming for you soon. So stay tuned, stay safe, and take care.